Hello my beautiful ladies, how are you doing? So today it's going to be your next tummy talk program. I think video 1, 2, 3, 4. My math is not good, but we already know that. So today I want to focus on the glutes, buttocks, okay? So as I've discussed in the first video, the glutes is the part of the core. What's happening either during pregnancy or even if you are not pregnant, because you have a job that you're sitting a lot, even if you walk a lot, so even if you have an active job, 99% of the population buttocks are not engaged. So we overusing the legs, we overusing the back, and therefore you're getting back pains, therefore you're getting tight legs, hip flexors especially. Okay, so we need to make sure that your glutes is actually nice and active, not just in your everyday life to actually support your core muscles and keep yourself nice and straight, but also if you do train. So talking about squats, talking about lunges, if you feel your squat working on the legs and nothing on the glutes, there is zero activation there. Okay, so maybe you want to put this serious actually into your warm-up phase. If you're not in that training yet, so if you're not doing squats, lunges and stuff like that, then you can do this every single day at home to support your back. So if you're experiencing lower back pain, middle back pain, if you have slip discs, stuff like that, you can gently do these exercises. Okay, let's get into it. You're going to need a mat, and to actually make yourself nice and comfortable, maybe a pillow. How are we going to start? We're going to start lying down on the ground. Okay, so make yourself nice and comfortable. And once you are here, actually the first thing that I want to do is to get used to move your hips from the tummy and the glutes. So when we're talking about hip movements, rotations, so you basically have your hip bones here, okay? Even though that you are a little bit like, sorry, have some stuff over that, you know what I mean, you still have the hip bones. So try to find it for yourself, okay? It's underneath the belly button. So once you find your belly button, just come like a little bit, like use your thumbs, use your pointer fingers, and just find your hip bones, okay? It's in around equal distance from your belly button. Once you have that, keep one of your finger on it, either your thumbs or your pointer fingers. And I want you to rotate forward and then backwards, okay? So when you're rotating forward, imagine there is a rotation over here going underneath and then away. So you're finding your pubic bone pulling up to your belly button, sucking your tummy muscles in, and then you're pushing it away. So what's happening, we're creating a big arch underneath the lower back, then we push it down, okay? So breathe in, breathe out, tummy muscles in, squeeze the buttocks, and then inhale to release. And what I would like you to focus on with this is actually how you can activate these two muscles, okay? We went through on the previous videos how to suck it in, how to squeeze it, but think about it. Maybe this is how it's going to be a little bit awkward. If you do have a little chickpea between your butt cheeks and you're really trying to squeeze that chickpea like you're making hummus, I told you it's going to be a little bit awkward, but I hope you got the picture. So once you have that squeeze and then once you have that in, you're good to go. Okay, so do like a good 10 to 15 reps. Once you finish with that, you're staying on the ground and you're opening the legs nice and wide, keeping the feet together like a butterfly position. Try to keep the heels nice and close to you, okay? And first, just to open up the hips, I want you to push one knee down to one side and then to the opposite side. Now this is absolutely up to you. You can do it like 6 times, you can do it like 10 times. Once you just feel that you're a little bit more open, a little bit more ease down. Once it's done, bring the heels a little bit closer to you, hands down, relaxing with the upper body and open up the chest. Okay, think about you pushing your boobies up to the ceiling. Now from here, breathe in, breathe out, squeeze the glutes, push the buttocks up, and then inhale, coming back down. Again, exhale, squeeze, lift, inhale, down. Now, really important that you're trying to keep the knees as wide as you can. It's obviously gonna come in a little bit, but try to keep it as wide as you can. Squeezing the buttocks. You're really trying to squeeze onto it, and imagine you're pushing your hip bones up to the ceiling and then back down. Okay? So this should really nicely activate the buttocks, but at the same time, you should feel that the inner thighs are actually activating as well. Little bit opening. Go for a good 10 to 15 times, and yeah, just focus on the glutes. Then we're going to go for normal butterfly hip bridges. Then we're going to go for hip bridges. So when you do the hip bridges, feet hip width apart. Here is a little tip. If you're not sure what is feet hip width apart, bring the feet fully together, open like pizza slices, like your tiptoes, and then your heels coming with it. Ta-da! Feet hip width apart. Yeah, it's just a little tip. So once you've done that, so once we have the feet hip width apart, just make sure that your heels close to your glutes. Palms facing up, and I want you to tuck the shoulder blades under. So find your back boobs, tuck it under, okay? From my previous videos, I explained what is the back boobs, but just in case, that little piece of skin that is hanging over when you're wearing a tight bra. We got the picture. Okay, so tuck it under. Once you have that, breathe in, breathe out, and squeeze the buttocks up, and then inhale, coming back down. Again, exhale, push. Inhale, down. Now really important, your knees are not falling apart, but not coming in neither. Keep the knees hip width apart as well, okay? Again, work with the glutes, not with the hammers. So, same deal, we're activating your buttocks. 10, 15 reps, okay? Once you've done that, we're going to lie down on your side. So when you're lying down on your side, that's when you can use a pillow. Because maybe you have a hip that is like a little bit bony and it's going to be uncomfortable. So you can put your pillow underneath your hip bones, okay? And once you've done that, you got two options. You can lie all the way down. You can use your arm to actually like make it as a pillow, or you can hold your head. Absolutely up to you, whatever feels comfortable. What I would like you to do actually first, when you lie down, we're looking for a nice and straight line. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you are in a nice and straight line. So you're squeezing the glutes, you're pushing your hips forward, but at the same time you're drawing the tummy muscles in. So now the core muscles are active. This hand, I want you just to relax, okay? Try not to shrug it up, try not to push into it, relax, yeah? If you want, you can keep it here. Absolutely up to you. From here, we're gonna go for leg raises. So you breathe in and then you breathe out. That top leg lift higher and then inhale just above the bottom leg. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we down. Now, as you keep going, what I would like you to focus on is to move from here, so your hips and the side of your glutes, okay? Make sure that with the body we're not moving forward and backwards. So if you move forward and backwards and you just keep going like this, it's easy. You don't feel anything, right? So lock everything in. Make sure that nothing else is moving. Just the leg nice and slow up and then down. Bit of balancing as well. So if you feel like you jiggling, wiggling, normal, use your core. This is the beauty of it, okay? 10 to 15 reps. Once you've done 10 to 15 reps, not resting, you're going to bring it in a 45-degree angle. When we're talking about 45-degree angle, I want you to use something. Now I have the flower over there. I know it's beautiful. But keep the leg continuously 45 degree, because once the muscles are getting tired, you tend to pull it back. Okay, so have something, then it's a 45-degree angle. Tiptoes are pointing away. Breathe in, breathe out, lift up, inhale, back down. Now this is the exercise that we start really pushing into the ground. So same deal, try to relax with the upper body, shoulders away from the ears. We're not pushing the buttocks back, we're not pushing it forward. Keep it as it is. Okay, again, 10 to 15 reps. Try not to touch the ground, but if anytime you need a bit of rest, just step down and then keep going. You should feel right over here, and obviously still in that glutes, and not resting. After we've done 10 to 15 reps, you bring it all the way to the front. Gently bend the knee if you feel tightness in your leg. And then again, moving from the side, breathe in, breathe out, lift, and then back down. Lift, and then back down. Okay, this is the toughest part, but if you do it right, you should definitely feel it here. 10 to 15 reps. Now, and we are so lucky that once you've done one side, you can do the opposite side, exactly the same. Yeah, make sure that you're not pushing into it. Okay, so try to relax, shoulders away from the ears, long neck. Suck the tummy muscles in and move from your glutes. Try to really activate it here. You will feel the side of the legs, you will feel the hips, but that's good, right? Good. Once you've done that, you're actually gonna come back down to the hip bridge position, so you can obviously do both legs. So once we ready with both legs, you're going to lie down on your back again. Okay, reset your hip bridge position. From here, make sure that the heel is nice and close to you, feet hip width apart. Breathe in, breathe out, lift. And from here, we're gonna go for walkout. So I want you to keep squeeze onto that glutes and then walking out as far as you can, keeping the hips nice and high. Okay, from here, nice and little taps, we walk back all the way. Yeah, now if you feel lower back issues, like a little bit of lower back pain, hold your lower back, that's fine. Okay, so again, little taps, we walk out, and then we walk all the way back. You can do 6 times. You will feel the back of the legs, but really important, activate the buttocks, ladies. Now, you can do each exercise 10 to 15 times. You can do only 1 round. You can do 2 sets, up to you. Yeah? Once you've finished, I want you to stretch it out. So, ankle in front of the knee. Try to press this knee out. It's really important. Flex your foot and then grab it behind and then pull it, like relax. If you do the stretch, you should feel the side of the glutes. Why it's important to stretch? Because if your glutes are tight, it's pulling your lower back, pulling the posture, you're ending up in this way. Okay, so important the stretches, not just to strengthen, but just to ease it down as well. Hold each stretch for 90 seconds. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you do have any questions. I'm here to help. Have a lovely day. Stay tuned for your last video. Bye.